meteorologist. It's raining out there now.
Yes, we are tracking rain tonight. This is going to turn over to snow in higher elevations where we could see a very minor accumulation. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. And again, we're looking at widespread rain moving in. If it hasn't started yet, it's just a matter of time before it will. And again, we're tracking this late rain that will continue into tonight. A general trace to an inch of snow accumulation is expected overnight for the Mohawk and Southern Valleys with as much as 1 to 3 inches of snow north of the Mohawk Valley. A temperature of 42 degrees in Griffiths and Rome. We're expecting rain to continue as we head into tonight. Turning over to snow showers. This comes to an end tomorrow morning. And the weather stays unsettled for a couple of days before we start to warm up as we head into the end of the weekend and early next week. Rain this evening, temperatures in the 30s, so cold rain. We're tracking when the weather does improve. We'll look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The village of Herkimer expected to be...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking widespread late rain approaching from the west. Let's take a live look in downtown Utica, where most of today was actually pretty nice, at least warmer than yesterday. We made it into the mid-40s before the rain returned. Now we're just tracking these light showers, a temperature of 42 degrees in downtown Utica. The rain will become steadier as we head into tonight. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. You can see that the radar is indicating some of this is falling as snow in the higher terrain. That's going to be the case tonight. We are expecting some accumulation, and this is primarily north of the Mohawk Valley. Looking ahead to the weekend, if you're looking to get out and do some spring cleaning or just looking to see what day is nicer weather-wise, Sunday, I think, is going to be your best bet. Some showers on Saturday, 47 degrees. Sunday should be nicer and warmer. And again, we're looking at dry weather, temperatures in the mid-50s, a very spring-like day, and we really haven't seen very much spring-like weather, at least recently. And unfortunately, this overall weather pattern is going to continue to bring colder than average temperatures and unsettled weather into the Northeast. There's a lot of warm weather that's building. The overall weather pattern brings some of that into our nation's midsection, the Midwest. And that's going to build over the next 1 to 2 weeks. And the going thought is this will eventually get here, but I think that we're looking at least 2 weeks of cooler than average weather before that weather pattern changes. Breezy conditions continue over the next several days. The wind's not too bad, but noticeable over the next few days. Westernville, 45 degrees. Little Falls, 47. Across Southern Valleys, Cooperstown, 40. Oneonta, 37. Norwich with 41 degrees. Low pressure driving our weather today as it swings through central New York. It will be cold enough for snow, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. We're thinking a general 1 to 3 inches of accumulation tonight. In the Mohawk Valley and Southern Valleys, a trace to an inch of accumulation is expected. Slippery spots will be generally confined to the higher terrain north of the valley. I don't foresee this being a big issue across the lower elevations. And again, that's mainly because of the temperature. Tonight, temperatures will drop into the low 30s. We're tracking snow showers into Friday morning, but we'll dry out Friday afternoon. Cloudy skies, a few lingering showers here and there throughout the day. Not a washout, but not completely dry. Temperatures climb into the mid-40s. Another round of rain and snow showers arrive Friday night into early Saturday. Temperatures Saturday afternoon climb into the low 40s, so another unsettled, chilly day. Again, things look warmer here heading into Sunday. Rain and snow tonight, low of 35. Tomorrow, looking at rain and snow showers early in the day, a high of 46. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Sunday and Monday look nice. Temperatures will be in the 50s on Sunday, low 60s Monday. Cold front arrives Tuesday, 51. Cold enough for snow showers again Wednesday, 40 degrees, but then we're back up to 49 looking ahead to Thursday.
I was really hoping like something dramatic would change and you'd say, no, it's going to be 70 next week.
Not yet.
Not yet. But that's all
enough.
Coming.
Yes, it is coming at some point. Yeah.
Patience, Jason. Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill. It's a leading cause of just Bill Curtis.
All right, beautiful sunrise picture here this morning. This is from Jamie Goodwin in Rome. Beautiful colors. Of course, things have changed dramatically since then. We've got clouds on the way along with some rain. Some cooler temperatures will be part of our picture here for the next couple of days, but we are looking at a warm-up as we look ahead to Sunday and Monday. Widespread light rain is moving in. This is expected to fall as snow along higher terrain north of the Mohawk Valley tonight and into very early tomorrow. We'll get a chance to dry out tomorrow afternoon. But if you are walking the dog this evening, again, plan on dealing with some rain. Tonight's featured dog Zuko from Remsen. This is brought to you by Nissan. We are tracking against some rain along with some warmer weather as we head into the weekend. I've got to look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Start a mud season.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking widespread rain moving in from the west tonight. It is a cold rain. Take a live look outside. This is Cooperstown, 41 degrees. You can see the roads are wet, and they're going to be looking a little white in the higher elevations as this does switch over to snow tonight. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, widespread rain continues to move in, and there's a lot more where that came from as low pressure continues to swing in. This is going to be a relatively slow mover. It's not heavy, but it is going to be steady tonight and into early tomorrow. If you're trying to get outside, do some yard work, do some spring cleaning, maybe you want to bring that indoors over the next couple of days. Clouds, showers will linger around into tomorrow as well as Saturday. Neither day in particular looks to be a washout, but neither day looks to be all that great to be outdoors. Sunday looks better. That looks like a much nicer day to be outside, with temperatures expected to be warmer, highs back into the 50s. Our sky watchers checking in this evening, warmer than the past 2 days, but still pretty chilly. Bob and Clinton, 43 degrees. Mike and New Hartford, 43. Barneveld, 44. Looking at Herkimer County, Norway, 44. Jeff and Mohawk, 45. Inlet, 35 degrees across the Southern Valleys. Cooperstown, 41. Westford, 38 degrees, and Dedmon-Hartwick with 37. Low pressure continues to swing through our area tonight. Again, it's cold enough where we're seeing that rain-snow mix out of this. And as we head into tonight, colder air will wrap in on the backside of this, and it does turn all the rain over to snow by Friday morning. And that being said, we're expecting some accumulation here. A general trace to an inch of snow for the Mohawk and Southern Valleys. 1 to 3 inches of accumulation for the higher terrain north of the Mohawk Valley. Could see a few slippery spots here and there, but that's the exception rather than the rule. Tonight, rain turns over to snow showers. Overnight lows drop into the low to mid 30s. Friday morning, snow showers in the air. Not expecting any big travel issues, but it will be snowing, which will be enough for you. Temperatures will be in the 30s in the morning, but we do climb into the mid 40s in the afternoon. A few sprinkles are still lingering around. Heading into Friday night, another wave of low pressure approaches from the south. This will bring widespread rain and snow showers. These will linger into Saturday. Temperatures will climb into the mid 40s. Tonight, rain and snow, low of 35. Snow showers tomorrow morning, a few rain showers in the afternoon. Not a washout though, 46 for the high. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Scattered showers Saturday, 47. Sunday, Monday looking dry. Those are the nicest days weather-wise. We're 54 on Sunday, 63 Monday. And then another cold front swings through, bringing rain on Tuesday, followed by snow showers and a chilly 40 on Wednesday. Sunshine returns Thursday with highs in the upper 40s. We'll be right back.
At 6, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
We're tracking a cold rain that's moving into central New York this evening along higher terrain. This does mix with and change over to snow with some minor accumulation expected overnight. So live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. 1 to 3 inches of snow is in the forecast tonight for the higher terrain north of the Mohawk Valley. Trace to an inch of snow for the Mohawk and Southern Valleys. Again, this weather pattern unfortunately looks to stick around here for at least a couple of days. Light rain this evening, a current temperature of 41 degrees, a little bit warmer than yesterday, but again, it's still colder than average for this time of the year. Rain turns to snow tonight, slippery spots in the higher elevations tonight, and there's a couple of warm days ahead, especially as we head into Sunday and Monday. Rain this evening, temperatures in the 30s. We are tracking a slow warm-up. We'll look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A state Supreme Court judge
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We're tracking widespread rain approaching from the west. Just kind of a dreary evening here in central New York. Let's take a live look outside. If you're heading out, you're going to want to grab an umbrella. It's not heavy rain, but it is steady, and it is going to last the rest of this evening and tonight. It's expected to switch over to snow in the higher elevations. But again, you can see the camera's got a few raindrops on it this evening. Storm Tracker 2, Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar showing snow in the higher terrain, at least indicated by radar. As it gets colder tonight, I do expect snow to fall in some of the higher terrain with an inch or two of accumulation. Looking ahead to the weekend, if you're planning on being outdoors, if you're looking for the better of the 2 weekend days, if you have flexibility, Sunday is going to be your better bet. 54 degrees for the high, mostly cloudy. Showers around Saturday. Not a terrible outdoor day, but not great. Temperatures in the mid-40s. We're stuck in this weather pattern. I'm looking ahead, not seeing any major changes. Temperatures look to be below average into the middle, the next week to week and a half of April. There's some warmer weather building to the west, though, and I think it's just a matter of time before that spills eastward. But we're going to have to be patient for a little while before that happens. Barneveld, 44 degrees. Mike in New Hartford, 43. Norway, 44. Jeff in Mohawk, 45. Worcester, Carol checking in with 41. Low pressure approaches from the west tonight. It swings through the area, bringing us widespread rain and snow. Again, the snow generally falls north of the Mohawk Valley, where an inch or two of accumulation is expected. In the Mohawk and Southern Valleys, we're not escaping the snow tonight, but we don't expect much. Those snow showers will be mainly late tonight and very early tomorrow. As far as traveling issues, not expecting a lot of issues here. However, can't rule out a few slippery spots, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, snow showers continue into early Friday morning. Temperatures will start out in the mid-30s. Things quiet down for parts of Friday. I still expect to see a few showers and maybe some patches of drizzle heading into Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Widespread rain returns Friday night. This will be lingering around on Saturday. Again, on and off rain showers expected Saturday afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-40s. A mix of rain and snow tonight, a low of 35. Tomorrow, rain and snow showers early in the day. Temperatures in the mid-40s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers Saturday, 47. Sunday looks a lot nicer and a lot warmer. High temperature of 54 degrees. Monday, the warmest of the next 7, 63. A cold front arrives Tuesday. Highs in the low 50s. Chilly again. Even some snow showers here looking ahead to Wednesday. But again, we are slowly swinging around, but I think it's going to be a little while.
We're keeping the water table up.
There you go.
I'm trying to find a happy thing. All right, thank you, Bill. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Sunset or sunrise? Sunrise.
Sunrise.
Aha.
This is from Jamie Goodwin in Rome. Beautiful shot of the Erie Canal.
Vibrant colors.
Vibrant colors, absolutely gorgeous here. Nice to see that earlier this morning, but that was we got maybe like 5 minutes of sunshine today.
Yeah.
It's been cloudy. It's been unsettled since, and we've been dealing with rain. Rain continues across central New York. It is falling as snow, at least according to the radar in the higher elevations. More like a rain-snow mix at this point. Some accumulation is possible overnight in the higher elevations. We are dealing with that again. I think we'll be seeing snow showers around first thing tomorrow morning, but the bark is worse than the bite. A lot of this doesn't accumulate, or if it does, it's very, very light. 39 degrees, the current temperature at Griffiths and Rome, so it's a chilly, wet evening here in central New York. Will be chilly for the next 2 days with temperatures in the 40s. We'll climb into the 50s Sunday and then into the 60s Monday. Those look to be the 2 nicest days of the next 7. Rain and snow tonight, low temperature of 35. We are tracking, again, some warmer weather. A look at the forecast heading into the weekend is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, Stars and Celeste.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look in downtown Utica. It is a wet night across central New York. We are tracking rain even some snow mixing in with that rain in the higher elevations. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're in the thick of it now, and this will continue over the next several hours. The rain will gradually diminish as we head into tonight, but it's going to be a process. We're looking ahead to the weekend. Making plans for the weekend, and you have any sort of flexibility, you want to do things on the best outdoor day, Sunday's your best bet. Mostly cloudy, a high of 54 degrees. It looks to be the warmest day. Saturday is not a terrible outdoor day, but it's really not great. Clouds, showers, temperatures in the 40s. I don't think it's going to be a complete washout, but I don't think it's going to be all that great to be outdoors. This weather pattern looks really stubborn. I don't see it breaking anytime soon. The jet stream driving south and just kind of sitting in place, that's going to create below average temperatures for the next 2 weeks. So this takes us through really the bulk of April. Maybe the last week of April things start to change. And I can say that because we look to the west. During this time period, it looks a lot warmer than average in the Midwest, and I think eventually some of that's going to spill east. When it does, things will start to change. We've been watching the hummingbird migration very closely. They've made it as far north as Virginia. They're still a few weeks away from central New York, but it's time to start thinking about that. If you like to watch them, it's time to put together the feeders and probably put them out maybe closer to the end of April to early May. So we look at the bigger picture. Low pressure is swinging through the region tonight. We're expecting a very minor snow accumulation overnight, mainly in the higher terrain north of the Mohawk Valley. Perhaps a trace to an inch of snow in and south of the Mohawk Valley overnight. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, snow showers first thing tomorrow morning. I'm not expecting any traveling issues with this. Temperatures start out in the mid-30s. Tomorrow afternoon, those snow showers do come to an end. It's cloudy. Generally unsettled. Could see a sprinkle or a brief shower, highs in the 40s. Rain showers return tomorrow night, lingering into early Saturday. Temperatures Saturday afternoon climb into the mid-40s. Tonight, rain and snow, a low of 35. Tomorrow, showers, rain and snow showers, especially in the morning, a high of 46. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers Saturday, 47. Sunday looks a lot warmer, 54 degrees, mostly cloudy. Nice on Monday, 63. Showers return Tuesday, snow showers Wednesday, highs in the 40s looking ahead to Wednesday and Thursday.
Even over 50 feels pretty good, especially when the sun's out.
Sun's out, light winds. It's a nice day.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next, new mom. Time now for a first look at the forecast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. Beautiful colors this morning for the, 30 seconds we had sun.
I know, right? This picture taken in Rome from Jamie Goodwin. Beautiful shot here. And yes, it was nice to see the sun. Of course, you and I slept through it.
Well, that's all right. It'll come out someday.
Yeah,
Right?
so we're tracking some rain, clouds, just kind of a dreary night across central New York. There are some snow showers showing up on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, especially along higher terrain. This is likely a rain-snow mix. There will be a minor accumulation along hilltops tonight. The weather will gradually improve as we head into the weekend. Current temperature 39 degrees at Griffis and Rome. Again, widespread light rain. This rain will have a longer time changing over to snow in the lower elevations tonight. Temperatures will stay in the 40s for the next 2 days. We'll start to warm up Sunday and Monday. In fact, Monday looks to be the warmest day of the next 7. So we do get a couple of spring days ahead. Mix of rain and snow tonight, temperatures in the mid-30s. I'm tracking some warmer weather heading into the weekend. A look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, the stars and...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We're taking a live look in downtown Utica, where a cold rain continues to fall. A temperature of 39 degrees, and the precipitation will be gradually winding down as we head into tonight, tomorrow. We are tracking a changeover to snow in some of the higher elevations. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Looking ahead to the weekend, if you are looking to do something outdoors, it looks like Sunday is going to be your best bet weather-wise, looking at mostly cloudy skies, temperature of 54 degrees, showers on Saturday, 47. So not the nicest start to the weekend, but it should finish pretty well. The overall weather pattern continues to point to below average temperatures. We're stuck in what's called a trough in the jet stream. Jet stream just driving south, and it's going to keep our weather patterns cooler than average for about the next 2 weeks. It looks like warmer weather to the west, warmer than average weather, will eventually build, and we're hoping that this will eventually move eastward, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe by the end of the month, we shall see. Eventually, the warm weather will get here, and that also means the hummingbirds will arrive. The current extent of the migration northward brings the hummingbirds as north as Virginia, as well as parts of Kentucky. We're still a couple of weeks away before they start to work into central New York. It's usually early May when we start to see the first signs of hummingbirds. Radar and satellite image, we've got low pressure moving through the region tonight. And again, tracking clouds, showers, even a few spots of accumulating snow, especially north of the Mohawk Valley. We could see 1 to 3 inches of accumulation along hilltop locations. In the Mohawk and southern valleys, a trace to an inch of snow is expected. And again, a lot of this falls late tonight. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Rain does switch over to snow showers for Friday morning. Temperatures start out in the 30s. Showers come to an end. And then it's just a generally cloudy, gray afternoon with temperatures in the mid-40s. Another round of rain is expected tomorrow night. It could even mix in with snow showers overnight. And then on Saturday, a few occasional showers, another gloomy, cloudy day, temperatures in the mid-40s. Rain and snow tonight, low of 35. Rain and snow showers early in the day tomorrow, a high of 46. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Showers continue into Saturday, 47. The weather looks a lot nicer on Sunday, 54 degrees. 63 Monday, the warmest of the next 7. Showers Tuesday, 51. And then we're tracking some late snow that looks to return on Wednesday with a high of only 40.
Ooh,
I know.
it's okay. We just know it's going to get better soon.
One day at a time.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill. Coming up next, new moms